and I was so sure that I was saying rubbish. But because I had this confidence, exactly, because I had this confidence,
and then all of them were like.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you guys on here with me, and I am most especially excited for today's video. This is a new segment of my channel, and it's called Youth Pursuit. So basically, it's about us meeting individuals who are actualizing their dreams, who have stepped out of their comfort zone just to chase the things that they have passions for. And I'm really excited because they're going to be sharing their experiences, and we're all going to gather lessons from the whole thing. So you guys, I'm excited, really. I am so excited. And today's guest is a very dear friend of mine. We have been friends for a while now, so I decided to bring him on here to talk to us and share a little bit of what he has to offer. So you guys, don't go anywhere. Rafael Udofia, who goes by the stage name Rizo, is a student at the University of Ibadan studying communication and language arts. His genre of music is Afrobeat, and he has released songs Kolo, Cool My Temper, and Don't Stress Me. He can be found on streaming platforms as Rizo the Legend. Rizo, I am so excited to have you on my channel with me. I am so excited. I am so glad that you decided to honor my invitation and appear here today. So for you guys, let me just tell you guys now, Rizo and I have been friends for a while now. How long now?
Probably maybe 3 to 4 years.
Wow, that's a long time. So I'm really excited to come here and just support and everything. It's really nice. Okay, so first thing I want to ask is, you're studying communication
and language arts.
Communication and language arts. I'm so sorry, this is the first time.
That's what they usually say. They always like elaborate.
Exactly. So tell us.
Communication language arts basically is like mass comm.
Oh,
it's like mass comm. It's just basically communication. Or you just like go out there, mass media, journalism, basically journalism and everything. But I just think CLE, communication language arts, is wider. So I think that's why it's called communication language arts. It's wider. I think they offer more, I don't want to say job, I think so, yeah. It's not just straight for like mass media.
Oh, okay.
I think that's just it.
Okay, alright, so now the whole thing, your stage name is Rizo.
Yes, it is.
Please, this question, I don't know why I've never thought of it before, but what was the thought process behind Rizo?
My stage name.
How? Like, what? Like, I don't know, how did you come up with it?
I basically came up with the name Rizo all the way from secondary school.
Wow.
When I was in SS2. I'm not surprised I haven't told you actually. It's something like, okay, let me just tell you straight up. In SS2 second term, when I was still in class, there was a particular time that everybody just started coming up with nicknames. Like they just, one particular, and the funny thing, they were coming up with nicknames that you would say now and you'd be so embarrassed. But then they were coming up with them, and then they were usually using them for like slangs and everything. And me, I wanted to, just feel like more. And then I came up with a name. Then what joy now? And then I came up with the name. Just put Rizo. I don't know what Rizo for. I just put my name. I just Rizo. And I was so happy about it. But when I told my seatmate Rizo, he didn't like the idea. He was like, it's too cliche, it's too short. And actually, he said it was too short, and then he went to go and tell people, and they laughed. They laughed at the name Rizo. And ever since then, when everybody get down short nickname and everything, we are not getting it, I just decided to keep quiet on it. So I think I just see Rizo now for me as a way to like express myself. To just basically just be myself.
Yourself, exactly.
So now I put it as an actual stage name, something I say.
Yeah, and the thing is like, as like youth, a lot of things really, I think at that secondary school, high school point, a lot of things really get into. I think that's like the part when we're like most sensitive. So like little comments really go, for them. It's not like when we're not older, we now realize that you know.
It wasn't actually that big a deal.
Yeah, I mean, even at that time it was.
It was.
But then that's when you now realize that, you know what, that was just me being myself. That was just me expressing myself, and if nobody can accept that, exactly. Okay, so Mr. Rizo, now you're an artist and you're a student. Like that's like two different lives. I don't know if that's like you have the artist life and you have the regular student life. So like how do you balance the at new school like UI is University of like it's seen as like an Ivy League school here in Nigeria, and you know a lot. So like how do you juggle the two together? How?
Currently, I think when it comes to balancing both my music life and my school life, I just take priorities first. Currently, you know, I'm not one of those artists that just put it out there that, you know, I'm going to chase this and I'm going to forget. I actually view schooling as actually important. I actually view it important. But at least get the degree first. But I also view my dream and passion very important as well. So I prioritize it at the time being the one that is most favorable for me. For example, if there is a show coming up in the night, and then I feel like I have a test the next day, what I basically do is, you know, I prepare for the test beforehand and attend the show. And, you know,
that's really like good time management skills. That's
exactly.
Like, it's not like you really know how to plan yourself, but even means like being in school and having a YouTube channel. Because I started my YouTube channel like during COVID year, but like as soon as COVID ended and we all went back to school, it was kind of hard for me because a lot was going through my head, you know, trying to create content, trying to also be there at school. So that's a gift, honestly. But something that we should also try to pick up. Try to include all of that in the entertainment.
You have to learn how to plan.
Yeah,
that's just it.
It's
Or
really
if not,
important.
even the thing that you're actually interested in, even the passion, even the music, will get too overwhelming for you.
Yeah, true.
That's just the truth.
Okay, so how has the industry been so far?
Do you mean to me
Because
alone?
you're an upcoming artist,
Yeah.
and just like me, I'm an upcoming, should I say, YouTuber, and you know, based on a lot of like videos that I watch, you know, I see like based on those videos alone, I get a lot of pressure, like minimal pressure, but still pressure. You get so like I can imagine. I can't say I can imagine. But I can imagine the kind of pressure you feel as an upcoming artist. I know the music industry is very competitive. Let's be factual. Very factual. We have new artists having their breakthrough especially in the Nigerian industry. You have, I know Nigerians, we are kind of very specific on the kind of music we want to enjoy, we want to, so like, how?
I think when it comes to that, the first thing that I always remind myself is, Rizo, don't forget, everybody can sing. Everybody can sing. That's the truth. I mean, when it comes to music, if you just, someone can enter, even if it is in the most personified way, trash. Someone can come up, sing something, and then market it and sell it.
Wow.
But the thing about music, basically, the thing about Nigerian music, basically, is that it's only the ones that actually have real music to offer. Something actually called talent that actually, will I say, make it big in the industry. Basically make it big. Or make a difference. Basically make a difference as well.
I also think determination too is a major factor, because I mean, I see some people and I'm like, wow, the person was really determined, this person really pushed to get to where they are.
But trust me though, like even with the determination, if you do not have something to offer, it's usually hard as well.
Yeah, I think as especially our generation, we should know, how do I put this? You should be confident in what you have to offer. Like, somebody can market an empty bottle to you. It just depends on the marketing style. It depends on what the person has to bring to the table. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. No, another person too can market the empty bottle, but if they're not confident in what they're doing, they won't be able to sell it as much as that person. For me, I think personally, I feel confidence goes a long way.
It does.
Because like, I think I had a discussion with my mom before where I told her that somebody can be saying rubbish. Like, actually, at school, I remember one time at school, I had this presentation, and the presentation that I didn't prepare for, I don't know what happened, I didn't prepare for this thing, and I was so sure that I was saying rubbish. But because I had this exactly, because I had this confidence,
and then all of them were like,
it was like, you gotta be.
What to
And that's honestly a trick that I have always learned. See, even if you're presenting rubbish, even if you're saying rubbish, as far as you're confident in the rubbish you're saying, so people actually, even if they don't want to believe you, they will believe you to a certain point. Compared to somebody who is saying the right thing, who is saying that has sense, but is completely shy.
So basically, I always remember those three things, and that is also very important. You have to, if you want to make it in the music industry, always remember that you always have something to offer. Make that be your market. Unlike the others, I have something to offer. Good music, and I'm also confident, and I'm also determined.
Yeah,
that's how people basically make it.
I like the major three ingredients. Hope you guys are listening. Okay, so now this is a question that I know that I just have to ask, because it's something that many of us, especially those of us who have dreams, we have things that we want to accomplish, that we want to do, but we are not able to like step out. Now, quite a number of parents out there believe that you can't, you have to go into like a white collar job. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Being an artist now, sometimes, like, especially, not even quite, I think quite a number of Nigerian parents believe that. Quite a number, or
if not all.
No, I'll just say quite a number.
If not,
so like, how did you break away from that like stereotypical thing, like between your parents, and how were you able to do that? Because it's something that many of us youths we struggle with. Like, how do I tell my mom I want to become an artist? How do I tell my mom I want to become like an artist as far like a music person? How tell me that all I want to do is to paint? Tell me that it's like you get that kind of thing. How did you break away from that?
I think the main thing that anyone who is struggling, and which I was also struggling with, the main thing that I focused on was to make them understand that it was not a phase. A phase. I think that's the thing that they are usually worried about, that it's a phase. And if it's a phase, it's a wastage of their time. So they always try and rush person couple time. Like, you can't do this, and because they have this way of thinking that it's just a white collar job that you must get, they always want to, get that idea of you. When you show them that it's not a phase, when you make money out of it, when you show them that it's your passion, when you show them that it's your dream and everything, I think they will follow suit. As mine will follow suit gently. But it's just a matter of time showing them that that's what you actually want.
So that means that you have to like prove it to your parents that see, this is not like a joke, this is not a pastime, this is what I want to do. And it might be difficult at first because some parents might go to the extreme, but once they see how serious you are from what you're telling me, then
you'll find it easier to
you'll find it easier. And even parents too should learn to support their kids. I mean, I remember when I told my mom that let's start a YouTube channel.
Almost.
I mean, in her mind, she was like, okay, no problem. You get that kind of.
Okay.
I think one thing I really admire about my mom is that she has always supported me. Honestly, she has always supported me in like different things. You get like, even if you know to feel, she still supports you. Because as far as she's concerned, you gather experience, then you use that to move to the next phase of your life.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So when she started noticing like I was really scared about this whole YouTube thing, people started like, I remember she shared the link on her WhatsApp status, and her colleagues were commenting too, and that was like a form of encouragement for me. Even one time when I was feeling down, she used it. So like parents too should try and encourage them.
It goes a long way.
Even if you like, it goes a long way. Support goes a long way.
I mean, I always kind of like envy some of these my mates that could get their parents and use them as how do I explain this to you? Use them as their voice notes. in their songs. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, there are some songs that always put their parents and everything. Matter of time, matter of time.
So
I envy those that can do it. It's very nice.
Okay, so now you're on two paths. You're in the professional path. I mean, you're still studying, right?
Yes.
And
Is
then,
that right? Yes.
and then you are in the music path. How would you describe these two pathways?
The
Like,
contrast.
yes, I mean, somebody who is like, let's say, wants to be a medical doctor has their own experience, right from and somebody who wants to be an artist has their own experience, because basically they're working on two different paths. But you now, you're working on like this like the same path. I don't know if you get like the same path with one person, if that makes sense. How?
When it comes to music, basically, I feel currently in the Nigerian music industry, even though it sounds a bit ironic, it's not too much of a different. Now the paths are not too different. Okay, for instance, now if you take into consideration how many artists in Maven's label alone are from OAU, there are actually quite a few. There are quite a number, and the reason for that is because now labels aren't looking, not just labels basically. Music isn't just something that someone just makes at the side of the street and says, listen to me. Now music is more of an art.
Yeah.
It's an art. And and it's not just something that you just pick up a mic and say, no, you have to be like, refined for it. You have to be basically you have to be refined. So I think they even check out schools first. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not so much of a different path because your music is art. And as much as you refine yourself, as much as you're in school and you try to refine yourself, it is easier in a way for you to make music. I think, like we just previously discussed, it's just the time that's the issue. Trying to balance the two. Yeah, sure.
That makes sense, because it's not like the two parts. You need dedication, you need seriousness, you need failing and learning from those mistakes,
experiences,
and all that. So that's true. So when did you realize that you wanted to become an artist?
When did I realize it? I've always loved singing. That's it. I was big, small. I've always loved singing, but I didn't have a very marvelous voice like the rest and everything. But I love singing. So, but when I realized I wanted to become an artist, I think that was in 2019. Yeah, it was when okay, quick story. The time I realized was 2019, yeah, but some months before that, I was asked to lead a particular song in church. Now, I told you that I love singing, and I was singing in church, but then when I was asked to lead that song, the song did not flow. Like, maybe the pitch was off or something, but then I realized now with the music that I've been making that, maybe just that wasn't my strong suit.
Yeah.
It wasn't my strong suit. And I feel there are a lot of people actually who find themselves in this situation, that they are feeling they can't sing, what is going on, but it's not really their strong, because the music is wide, the genre is wide. So I took it and I basically rubbished it, and then I saw an Afro beat of that same song online.
Are you serious?
For real. I've forgotten the name of the song, but I saw an Afro beat of that same song online, and then I sang it for, I think, my sister also. She loved it, and basically I decided developing a liking for Afro music. And before I knew it, it just became easy for me to make music with Afro sounds.
There's actually a lesson behind that, because I think that many of us, we go through the basic way of doing things. Like, how do I explain? Like now, let me talk. I think one of the easiest ways to describe this thing is in the area of fashion. A trend drops today. Everybody wants to try that trend. Everybody wants to rock that trend.
Yes.
But then some people are like, no, I'm not going to wear that. Why? It's what's trending. And they tell you that because it doesn't suit me. It is not me. It is not, I'm not comfortable with it. And it's something that many of us need to realize, because this is how people are doing it, or because that is the basic thing, or because your friends are doing, doesn't mean it was meant for you. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Like let me use my own how do I put this? Okay, when I was in school, yeah, and going to class, let me use going to class. I think I had struggles throughout my educational life. Let me just although the educational life is not overword. Throughout from my primary school to university. Actually, I think from my primary school, I did A-levels. I had issues because I didn't have a reading style that I could call my own. Do you understand? Because this person can tell me, oh, I read everything once and gets into me. So me too, I read everything once. Like it was trying, like I didn't have what I could call something that suits me. It was not when I got to like university and I realized that reading at night and having a notebook for jotting. Then after I jot in that notebook, and I have another notebook for jotting that from that jotter. So basically one course can have 2 jotters. Do you understand? So that was when I realized that was what worked for me. That was one thing that helped me. So basically we all need to know what works for us. Yes, it's going to take a number of trials, it can get tiring, but when you realize that, don't push yourself hard. Just work with what works for you. It might take stepping out of your comfort zone, then step out of it. Step out of it. Okay, so my favorite part of this whole segment is Rizo. So this is a youth channel.
Okay.
We talk about the issues of today's youth and how to combat them. We share our own experiences and everything. So now, and the title of this segment is Youth Pursuits.
Pursuits.
Many of us have dreams. Many of us have things we want to do.
I get plenty.
Whether it's owning a brand, whether it's becoming a medical doctor, whether it's releasing an album, whether it's being a dancer, we all have all of that.
And you told me once you actually want to become a dancer. That's your dream. You actually told me once you found
I wanted to, but please, no. I rather sit down and talk to the camera.
Hey, good.
Okay, so we all want to do that. But the truth is that many of us are afraid to step out of our comfort zone. Many of us are afraid, what will society say? I mean, how will people see it? What if I fail? What if I do this? What if I do that? A lot of what is goes through in our mind. The mind is a powerful force. So, what would you have as someone who has broken out of this entire thing, took a huge step? What would you advise us? What would you tell us?
To anyone who wants to follow their dreams. The main advice I'll just give to anyone who really wants to follow their dreams is to be smart about it and make sure that every single move you make is channeled towards that dream. Every single move. Even in the friendships you have, even in the course you are studying in a way, even in the course you're studying, even in the things you're doing while you're chasing your dream. I mean, you can do stuff that actually seem completely opposite, but always make sure it has some benefits towards that dream, or it's not completely decimating, moving that dream out of your focus. Just make sure it's in the spotlight and be smart about it.
Most importantly, pray.
And most
Ask for
importantly,
God's guidance.
yeah.
That's it. Okay, so any regrets so far?
Regrets. Is it concerning my music or general?
Concerning your music, ever since you decided to pursue this
Ever since I started pushing music, basically. Any regrets? No. I actually don't have any regrets so far because I've realized that I've actually had some bad experiences. It's not every. It's not every. I mean, there was one particular, a lot of experiences. There was one particular time that I wanted to perform and then I think the music didn't play properly because I don't know, the chord wasn't working. And then I got on stage and I started singing and the song did not play. You know, there are a lot of things that could go wrong, you know, basically as an upcoming artist, that people don't even know your song and the song, there are a lot of things that can go wrong. And I've had a lot of mistakes and experiences, but I have no regrets because, you know, I learned from them.
Exactly.
I learned from each and every one. Even that one where I just tell you now, I learned how to, you know, get your songs involved, get the fans involved, and everything. So every single thing I've had teaches me, basically. Every single bad experience.
That's really good.
So I have no regrets.
So you guys heard that? You heard that? So you guys step out of your zone, pursue, you know, yes, there'll be mistakes, yes, there'll be failures, but it's not for you to sit down and start whining over them. It's for you to see them, learn from them, make that, you know, strengthen you and just continue the whole journey. Okay, so thank you so much, Rizo, for appearing on my channel with me. I am so excited. I'm so glad that I had you here with me, with us, you know, and one love.
One love to you too. One love later.
Alright guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Make sure you
hit that
subscribe.
notification bell so you can see when I post new videos. So alright guys, so love you. Bye.